Hi. Excuse the sunglasses in the bathroom look, guys. I'm just all up in myself and trying to be alone for the moment. Um, I promised, well, I didn't promise, but I told people that I would do this video to explain mentally how I'm feeling about this whole situation, and basically how I came to my decision. Um, okay, for those of y'all that don't know, I came out, I want to say like 2 weeks ago as like portraying that I feel deep inside that I am transgender, and it's come over for it's been this way for a while. Well, I felt that way for a while, but I couldn't really express it because at the time, like I just lost family members. Like my family was still grieving. We're all still going through a very testy process. So I didn't want to complicate it by saying, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm not only gay, but I think I should be a woman." You know what I mean? That's not something that my family's gonna want to hear, especially still now how we're going through a lot and how structured my family is. They're not gonna understand that. So I want to get this off my chest. That way, y'all know how I feel, and that way, I get my feelings out there first before judgment is casted, or before people start rumors, or before people just start random bullshit. Because I'm not about that shit right now. I'm 21 motherfucking years old, and I don't need to be dealing with shit. Okay, I have a full time job. I have a full time wife. I mean, I do everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm busting my ass to get my own apartment. I'm helping everyone that I can on the way up. I mean, and I think this is my time. I think this is my year. I think 2015 is going to be an amazing year. Like I said in 2014, fuck everything that happened that year. That year was full of shit. Everything bad that could happen to me could have happened to me, and did happen to me. So I'm not trying to live for the past. I'm gonna take on this full force, even if there's only what, like 9 months left until the new year. Okay, it's 9 months. I can get all this shit done. That way, when 2016 comes up, I'm right there and I ain't gotta worry about nothing. But anyway, there's no rhyme or reason on how I came to my decision. It basically kind of happened. Excuse me, I'm adjusting my camera. And I was how I came to my permanent decision really, and what I want to do is I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching a television show, and it was about this young guy coming out to his mom as not only gay, but as someone that doesn't feel like they are a man inside and feels like they're a woman. And this mother in the video just like looked at him and started bawling her eyes out, and I was like, deep inside, I feel certain ways, and deep inside, I know how I feel. But I have to honestly, because I'm a family type person, I've got to sit there and think about what my family is going to think and what my family is going to go through. Because I don't only think about me, I think about my family, because I am gracious and blessed to have the family that I do. We may not always get along. We may not always we may not always be tight, but that's my family. And I promise you, anything, I would give up $1 million of my own to make sure my family had it before I did. But on a side note, my decision came to me. Well, the whole point of this video is about my decision, and it came to me through that time. And at the time, I didn't know how to process my feelings, so I kept it inside. I kept it inside. I kept it inside until one day I told my husband, and he was like, "Well, babe, you got to do what you got to do to make you happy." And that's all he's ever wanted me to be, was to be happy and to make sure that I feel good about myself. So I mean, he's on board with it. I don't want to come off as I've made my final decision, because I mean, trust me, I'm still young, so I'm still really thinking about it. But as of right now, that is internally how I feel, and I don't want to come across as someone who's trying to get attention or trying, like, you know what I mean. This whole Bruce Jenner thing has me thinking a lot. Like, he waited 65 years to finally do something with his life and trying to finally feel how he feels inside, and I don't think that I want to wait that long. So if I feel this way in like another 6, 7 months to a year, I think I'm going to act on it. And I think I'm going to deal with it like I want to deal with it. And I'm going to be dealing with that by myself. If me and my husband, pray to God, we're still together, we're going to go through it together. That's our family. But I just want to thank all of you guys for being there for me, and for wondering, and for watching my videos, and for just being supportive. I really do appreciate it. I don't ask for much. but just the love that y'all show me, I really do appreciate it. To a couple of shout outs that wanted to get done, I guess. To my like sister, I've known her basically since I was like a 9. Her name is Rachel. Um, we lost touch for a while after her mom had passed away, and it was really hard on her, and it was really hard on that family, and honestly, it was really hard for me because I thought of her as a mother figure in my life. So we lost touch after that, and then finally we found each other. I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago on Facebook, and things have been remarkable. Like she is like one of my sisters, and no matter what happens in this world, I know I'm always gonna have a sister in her. So I love you, Rachel, and thank you. Um, to my baby Mava Shay, you were one of the girls that I thought I'd see myself with when I was like so masculine. Yeah, right. Um, but thank you so much for all the good times, the laughs, all the late nights at Cedar Hall, all the drunk nights on the patio, all the cigarette breaks, all the walks, just everything. You're a genuine friend, and I love you. Um, to my husband, I know through this whole week we've been through a lot, just emotionally, internally with us, and we're not going to get into that, but thank you, and I love you. Um, who else? What's weird is y'all can see the camera through there. And we're running on 7 minutes on the video. Hope y'all are liking this homemaking video thing. My headband's messed up. But anyway, yeah. But I promised y'all guys a video, so I was like, I couldn't not do it because then I was like, oh shit, if I don't do it, everyone's gonna be mad and they're gonna be upset. And I do have to mention another friend. I do apologize. Um, my friend Richard. A lot of y'all don't know Richard, and if y'all know him, you only know him because I was in jail and he was the one keeping you updated. Like you only know him for bad things, but Richard and I have known each other for I want to say like 3 going on 4 years, and originally no one really knew about him except for me. And but now like he's a really good friend of mine. When I need advice from an older person in my life, and I really don't feel like running to my parents, I run to him. When I'm in jail, he's the only one to take my phone calls. He's the only one in my corner. So I really do thank you, Richard, and trust me, if I not don't say this a lot, I really do appreciate everything you've done for me, for T, for my family, just for being there for me, and I really do appreciate it. Hold on 1 second. Anything I'm forgetting to mention in this video? I don't know what the video about. Okay, what I told y'all about earlier, but any news that needs to be recapped on? That was to jail. Oh yeah, okay. What? Okay, Kimberly Ann. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to mention all that because this is just about us. And I do apologize. I just wanted to get them included a little bit. But thank you all for your support, your love, everything you've done for me over the past couple of years. Really do appreciate it. Please stay tuned. Please subscribe. If y'all have any questions, comments, you guys say something about this biatch, make sure you subscribe and comment on the videos below. Share with your friends. Who knows? Maybe my videos one day will help somebody, which is internally what I want to do. So I love you for watching. Keep supporting.